It's really about what are you actually capitalizing on? Is this a durable advantage for you? Did you actually change the way that people were able to interact with your company? Did you create a new product? Did you create increased value that cannot be easily replicated? So here's the one-page AI strategy. This is all you need to do. You need to redesign your workflows around AI. You need to fix your data foundation. You need to partner with capable vendors. You need to upskill the workforce. You need to have CEO sponsorship and governance. You need to build well-governed, responsible AI frameworks. And you need to deploy broadly, not in pilots. Everything that's out there, all the reports say this, all of my experience says this. It doesn't actually push the needle. It's not truly impacting your business in the way that you want it to. And you're not truly getting the ROI that you thought you were going to get by implementing these tools. Key point in that PwC report, I really liked how they structured the sophistication argument because sophistication comes from deep understanding, and deep understanding comes from experimentation, and experimentation takes time. There is a significant mindset that we need to shift within our organizations, and we need to practice those skills. The ability to actually experiment and provide agency to those that are experimenting and to be able to generate better informed bets and having a different way of approaching the world in business than we've had before.
So what would you say to business leaders, CEOs, et cetera, who hear that and go, we are doing that. That's all we've been doing for the last 3 years is experimenting and trying to get our people to figure out how to incorporate this and wonder if and wonder how they could do something differently. Well, obviously it's not working, right? The results say so. 5 to 7%, I think, of companies are really capitalizing on the AI opportunities. What do you think is missing in those cases?
I would say that they're doing all the motions and less of the actual capture of that. And what happens is that we have the instinct to adopt a model or create a pilot or bring something to bear, and it doesn't work. And so then we say, our AI is mediocre. This isn't working for us. We need to toss it and get a better model. The underlying problem is that you really didn't have a good process in the first place, and you didn't have a good understanding of where the tools might work for you to fit into that. If they don't have that vision and they don't have the understanding and they aren't able to advise the CEO to help develop that CEO's understanding, then you end up in a vicious cycle of, hey, we want AI and we want it now by the board. CEO parrots that with a couple of articles that they read. The CIO is like, well, what can we stop doing so that we can do this? Because our team is currently in the middle of a digital transformation we started 2 years ago, and we're fighting all these other requirements because we just did an acquisition of this other company that has a completely different ERP. Like, where do you want us to put AI on the priority list? The tools aren't really the big problem. It's really what's that context? What's that workflow? What's the human judgment and the organizational development of your organization to help grow the learning capability and the ability to experiment in your organizations? Those are the tough ones. If you don't understand your process, if you don't know your process, you don't know what done really looks like, you're not able to automate it.
Where would you say companies need to start with this? I mean, you're talking about a different mindset in how to go about thinking about AI. I mean, if you're a CEO, a CIO, a COO, where do you start even adjusting your mindset?
I think it's getting a deeper level of understanding. A lot of what's out there right now, like we're all ridiculously busy as leaders. We're constantly in meetings. We're constantly looking at the numbers. We're constantly looking at how we can optimize and build new capabilities and grow our businesses and all those different things. And you can't do it alone. Right? There is a time for the external help to help you understand what this technology is and what this technology can do.